All right, again, like I said, my name is Khalid Burgos. I play Dexter in the Checklist. Again, my role, Dexter is a single dude, good dude, cool dude on the job, man, hard-working dude, you know what I mean, sort of like myself, you know what I mean, likes to dress, you know what I'm saying, likes the ladies. Actually, the ladies like him, but he's not a gigolo type dude, you know what I mean? He's looking for that one woman, you know what I mean, and he sees that in Jessica. And you know what I'm saying, like World said, you gotta come see the play to really understand it, the dynamics of it, you know what I'm saying, being a black man and being an Hispanic woman. And that's super interesting for us because we come from a black and Hispanic background, you know what I mean? But having the lead role was, it was a big responsibility actually, you know what I mean? But I felt good doing it. I felt, learning the script was challenging because, like I said, it wasn't for me, so we had to rewrite a lot of things. And I had the sidekick role in my head and the ways that I was gonna do it and play it. But I adapted quick, and I have footage, you know what I mean? One day we'll let it out. I have footage of us in the beginning of the rehearsals and stuff, reading off the paper, and we were horrible. I mean, like 2 or 3 people, and I tell them this all the time, 2 or 3 people you could tell right away had it. They were good. But me and Chatan and 90% of the cast, first timers, you could see it. We were horrible. And from May 2015 to February 27th, our first play, I can honestly say we rocked. You know what I mean? And like World, to piggyback off of what World said about doing it and knowing that the crowd is with you and listening and paying attention. I remember exactly what World was talking about when he said, when we came off the stage, he said it and I said it. I was like, yo, we got him. And I knew we had him because some of the dialogue that I was portraying wasn't necessarily comedy. And the crowd was laughing. And I was like, wow, that wasn't even the funny part. But they were so in tune and so, and it just, and they even piggyback, not to piggyback, but to go back. And when World said about selling out the shows, it was first it was very humbling, because you don't know what's gonna happen. We didn't know when we started this journey. You can have aspirations and dreams and confidence, and we always felt like we can do this, and that's why we did the acting thing. Never acted in my life, but I just knew. But doing it and being involved in it and promoting and selling tickets, and you gotta hope people buy into this. You gotta hope people want to spend their money to come see you. Like, hold up, you act? Like, since when you acting, dog? Like, you know what I'm saying? So the first couple of weeks and the tickets selling, and it was very humbling to have, to look on Facebook and see our first show was sold out. And we was working on that second one, and with no fear, like, yo, let's do it. You know what I mean? Because now we got to pay for this up front, Lehman College, but we were so confident it was going to happen, and I ain't afraid to say it. I was at work at night. I worked 2 jobs. Like I said, we grind. I worked 2 full-time jobs, kids. My brother, same thing, and we do the play. We rehearse twice a week. But I remember being at work at my night job, and World called me. He was like, yo, we sold the second show out. And I get emotional now even thinking about it. I broke down, like damn, bro, we did it. Like, and we didn't even perform yet, but we did it. Like, it was the most humbling thing, like ever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm 45 years old, man. I did 10 years in prison. I was in my 4th year of college, literally, and got arrested and did 10 years of my life. So that in itself, you come home from that and you can't get the job you want. Now I didn't finish my degree. I come home with school loans, and you could finish your degree, but I got to work now. I'm 10 years behind. I got a son that I'd never seen. I didn't see my son born. So it was rough. It was tough. And me and World, like you said, we always did the music thing. We always did the entertainment thing, and we put out a little album, and we had our little album release party, and it was a success. So we thought we was gonna blow up. no label called. You know what I mean? Not because maybe the album wasn't bad, but we just ain't know what were we doing as far as getting it out there, social media, and this was, 2005. It wasn't Twitter and all that wasn't really popping. So that dream died, and now we older, like I said, I'm in my 40s, I'm saying? I can't be no rapper now, but I always wanted to do the movie thing, the directing thing, the story thing, TV shows. We got 100 in the stash, you know what I mean? And getting this done, putting the work in. I mean, I'm talking about battling with my wife, because I got kissing scenes in the play, taking time for my wife, because like I said, I got 2 jobs. I got 2 full-time jobs. I work at the NFL offices from 7:30 to 5. I go home. Sometimes I go to Queens. Sometimes I go to the Bronx and I stay at my brother's house just to get sleep, to go to work at night from 11 to 7:30 and to do it all over again. And now we got rehearsals twice a week. I have no time for my wife now. That was a struggle. It was a sacrifice. But I believed in this I believed in me. I believed in my brother. We believed in each other. I believed in the staff. I believed in the cast, that we had something. And doing them 2 shows, so when we did sell the 2 shows out, it was humbling, man. It was like I said, I got emotional. I remember the day of the show. We got to be there early, and I'm sitting in the seats. And my mother came and sat down, and I just was like, damn, Ma, we did it. And to say that to her, what I'm saying, and we ain't, okay, we ain't superstars yet, but what we set out to accomplish, we did it, you know what I mean? And then to do the show and the crowd reaction, I understand the addiction to fame, you know what I mean? But I guess, and God works in mysterious ways. Everything is timing. I guess being at my age, I won't let it affect me. I'm the same dude, because I did a show on Saturday and Sunday, killed it, got all the accolades in the world, and Monday morning I was back at work. So I stay humble, and that humbles me, you know what I mean? And this next show, it's the Father's Day show on Symphony. We was on Broadway, and I took the videos of being on Broadway, like, all right, now we made it. Now we're on Broadway. And for the people to come out, man, and support, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a very, very humbling, and I guess I'm glad I'm at the age I'm at, so I won't let it get to my head or get to me. And we ain't accomplished, much yet. You know what I mean? We 4 shows deep. You know what I mean? So we still grinding, but we got this 4th show at Lehman College, Levenger Theater, September 25th, 6 p.m. Sunday. We got big dogs coming to this show. It's definitely our most important show because of the people that we had, and I won't mention the names of the companies coming, but we got at least 3 that we know for a fact. 3 different big dog companies coming to watch this play, and it's, without a shadow of a doubt, I know they're gonna love it, and we're gonna be in a position for our lives to really change now, and that's more humbleness. You know what I mean? It's a hell of a thing, man. To follow your dream and to never give up. I'm living proof, man. That don't never give up on your dream, man. If you got a thought, a dream, write it down and pursue it, man. And pursue it. Again, the production company is us. It's Burgos Brothers and Sister Production. We all got a partner, the whole family. Everything we've done has been from our pockets. So straight independent. The comeback was nice, and it depends on where we do it at Lehman. The return was better than the return at Symphony Space, but I could definitely, with 100% certainty, say that we're probably going to do this for the rest of our lives. Like we don't see no obstacles now. We see that if you put the effort into it, the blessings will come, the money will come. We just to reiterate, we 3 shows, well, the 4th one will be this one, but we 3 shows deep, and we got 3 companies that's already hollered at us about movies and TV shows already, and that's only 3 shows. And this is an World wrote an excellent and co-wrote, because I got my piece in there, but we wrote an excellent script. This and I know a lot of people say this, or this is not my best work, we have in our stash amazing work. Like this is, and I hate to use this word easy, because it's not easy, but it comes easy to us. Just a quick story. The name of the play is Checklist, and in the play, the females have a round table about their checklist. And I remember one day I was at breakfast with my wife, and it just popped in my head, and I called her. I said, "Yo, world, you know what? The females got a checklist, and they got their little round table, and they break down this, and it's one of the funniest parts in the play." I said, "But the males don't have no checklist part." World's words was, "All right, well, write it." I'm literally at Cheesecake Factory with my wife eating breakfast and wrote the checklist part for the males right there. So it comes natural to us. Like I said, I don't want to say it's easy and disrespect everyone, but I think writers from Quentin Tarantino to Spike to Tyler Perry got 90 shows on TV, 25 movies. If you're creative and you're passionate, it does come easy. It's not a hard thing. I mean, it's probably not always going to be your best work if you just constantly put, but it's just like a rapper that writes raps all day. It just comes easy to write. And World said, "Well, dog, go ahead and write it." And it took me 15 minutes, and I had the checklist part. So when you come, or those who have already saw it, the male checklist part, I did that in 10 minutes. Just because World said, "Yo, go ahead and write it." And you do it. And I did it, you know what I mean, that fast. And so that passion that we have for writing is always going to be there. And like I said, 3 shows in, we got companies calling that want to do X, want to do Y, want to do Z, and now we have choices. We want to stay independent, but, like I said, it do come out of our pocket, and we make it back, but there's always that risk of a time or a day that it doesn't come back, you know what I mean? And like I said, we got jobs and kids and, rent to pay. So it's definitely a passion. It's definitely a sacrifice. World, the cast has sacrificed time, effort, money, sleep, because this is what, this is, everybody isn't as passionate as the next person, but the majority of us are passionate, and we're definitely a family. Like the 20 cast members and 5 or 6 staff members, we're a family. We're a family. So we talked about it the other day. We got some setups, some shows in Charlotte, maybe Virginia Beach, definitely in Atlanta, Detroit, and Chicago. We can't wait to go on the road, man, because everybody's so close and we so family oriented. We don't foresee no problems like on the road. So we can't wait to do that. And like I said, that's why this show right here is definitely one of our most, if not the most important show up to this date. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's only 4, but this is a very, very important show because the financial backing that we're looking for to probably get us out there bigger, heavier. We may be ready to get that. So we definitely looking forward to that. We're definitely looking forward to the people coming out. Again, September 25th, Lehman College, Levenger Theater. You call 646-244-8417, or you can go on Eventbrite / Burgos, and it'll come up, or go on the checklist website too. Checklist on Facebook and on YouTube. You could catch a couple of clips of the play. You could catch the promo of the play. If you go to Checklist on Facebook and on YouTube, you can see the clips and all of that. So I advise y'all to do that. Come out.